Howdy ho, it's Ryalino, and welcome to Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. I'm only going to call this Nocturne from now on, so deal with it, or something. I am coming to you today not only as yours truly, Ryalino, but also my fellow Game Weaver.
Wait, what? There's another Game Weaver here? I thought it was just you, Rai.
I know, it's a plot twist. Plot twist you never saw coming. You never see me coming. Oh wait, that's another Atlas game.
Crazy.
So, this has been a game that has been a long time coming for me because I have heard a lot of things about Nocturne in terms of, like, being a very, very difficult RPG. Like, that's typical in Atlas standards, but Nocturne was always, like, said to be, like, a step above in that, so I'm excited to challenge myself. I feel like I'm showing my masochistic ways. First off, we're going to go to configurations because there are two things I want to change here. One thing is the voice language. We're going to go with Japanese for the voice-over language. I assume there will be, well, maybe I shouldn't. I shouldn't assume that there will be subtitles, but I saw that.
This was the part where if I could speak Japanese, I would say something in Japanese, but unfortunately I can't.
Well, I'll wait until we actually get in game, and then if they do have subtitles, regardless of the dialogue, I'll switch it to Japanese. But difficulty, we're changing it to hard because I'm stupid. Because this is very typical.
I didn't do anything.
He always convinces me to play on the hardest difficulty because he likes seeing me in pain. Lastly, we're going to be doing New Game Maniacs, or Maniacs, because this is the one that has...
You're a maniac!
This is the one that has a very certain character in it that I want to see. So thumbs up to that.
I wonder who it could be.
What? I guess we'll make it official then. A level of difficulty suitable for those seeking the thrill of death. Oh, this is loud.
Sounds about right. Sounds like you, Rai.
Thanks? Question mark?
Also, Rai, just letting you know, this is a work of fiction.
Gee, really? I wouldn't have
A
expected.
world that loses its power will fade into nothing.
Oh.
If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb.
Pardon?
The world must first die for it to be born again.
Well, that sounds pleasant. Please don't do that.
This is the path to salvation,
The
as
world's
foretold
ending,
in
Rai.
ancient prophecy.
You failed already. You were meant to save the world, not
The
destroy
world will
it.
fall for its sins.
Okay,
and
there,
everyone
Obi-Wan
living
Kenobi.
will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name.
Hey now,
Will
Rai,
you
is
tell
that
me who you are?
any way to act when I clearly have the high ground?
Don't try it. I'm gonna be cheeky here. So when it says family and then given, I guess it's like the Japanese sort of mentality of the last name comes first.
Probably.
I'll go with the name for one of my recent... Oh wait, no. I already started with...
I know what you're going with. I know what you're going with.
I don't think you know what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Yugure Fukaba, or Fukaba Yugure.
You. Hey, you.
That's right.
Hey, you.
I kind of want to, if I ever have a son, I'm going to name them you.
As of now, your will to live shall sustain you.
I mean, it is an actual Japanese name, but
Believe in it.
I don't think it
and
translates
survive.
well to English.
Yeah, but I want to go with
I mean,
name.
I don't think the meaning's bad or anything, nothing like that. But like, you in English just sounds so.
Yeah, but I want to give names.
weird.
I want to give names to my kids that will troll them. I don't understand.
Well, I just lost
You may not
lost all faith
understand
in your
right
ability
now.
to be a parent one day.
But please, don't forget what I've told you. I am the nurturer of the next world. The template for our future rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud.
I'm gonna. If that's the name the game wants me to give her, I'm just gonna give it to her.
That's right. No, I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end.
Oh, you got a thing for Yugure?
Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come. Now go ahead, wake up. The time
The
is
world of
here.
pain and suffering, now that we're going to be living in a post-apocalyptic world.
Sad because it's inevitably
Yo
gonna be
Yogi
true.
Cohen. Yo Yogi Cohen. Please do not rush onto the train. The door is now closing.
No, rush the train. It's what any good person in a hurry does. I see it so often whenever I take the train. The door's about to close and then somebody runs through the door.
I mean, I could have fun changing everybody's names, but I don't want to get caught up thinking about it too long.
You're supposed to give them really inappropriate names.
I want this to be a respectable Let's Play.
Respectable. When are you going to name the next character your mom?
Your anus. So, ever since that incident went down, it's been one looky-loo after another. No one's here for the train. As you can probably tell, I've had a lot of time on my hands. You've heard the news, right? No. Guess I ought to inform you. There was a deadly riot at Yoyogi Park yesterday. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. Long story short, a couple folks lost their lives in that park. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, I didn't mean to talk your ear off. It's just nice to have some conversation once in a while. You're wasting my time, dude!
Is Rai about to traverse the white light?
Wait, what?
Oh, it's just a level exit screen. Never mind, it's not a boss.
Wait, where the hell am I going? Okay,
Anywhere you can go with the green arrows, obviously.
There's
You just
also, like,
move the blue
red-
cursor around. kind of weird, but
Wee bit.
you get used to it.
The riot broke out. Demonstration got out of hand. There have been several deaths and injuries reported. Furthermore, Hikawa, the top executive of Cyber's communication, remains missing. That's the deets. I would never do such a thing. Red shirt girl. This is a really big ass world, but problem is I don't know where I should be going. Like I checked the. That's the park. That's the station. We're supposed to be meeting with our classmates somewhere.
Just keep walking around and you'll find it. Maybe it's one of the green things.
Those are people. Red shirt NPCs.
Or maybe he is a red shirt NPC.
Oh, one is here. Wait, what? Foreign guy dressed in red and had a giant sword on it. Oh.
I wonder who that is.
Gee, I don't know. Natsu from Fairy Tail.
It's clearly Archer from Fate's Day Night.
I mean, clearly. Problem is, it's probably right in front of me where we're supposed to go.
Probably.
Talk with you, talk with you. Oh, this is also the park. Shit. Oh wait, no, this was right. We just had to enter the other side of the park.
Great. The entire park's closed off. They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day. Huh? You need something, kid?
What happened here?
Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths. Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between two cults.
Oh, really?
I think that's your phone going off.
Hey, are you there? Finally, I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
The end of the world.
Chiaki Tachibana. Oh, too soon.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it. I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you.
I'll be there
Thanks. Keep
ASAP.
in mind, I don't plan on staying too long. Okay? See you later.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know
What kind
what
of
went down
issue?
here.
It has a skull on the front of it.
Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
Oh gosh, you sound like a religious folk.
And he was looking into cultists
Like-
and stuff.
Yeah, like somebody who's got like these very strong religious beliefs and is
Normally, you
probably
wouldn't associate a hospital
would
with the
talk your
occult.
ear off all day about how the cult he's part of is going to save the world or something.
I'm sure we'll be running into that shit.
That hospital is anything but normal.
Also, he wiggled his eyebrow very suggestively at me, like, you're interested.
Or so they say. There's a lot of
like-
misinformation floating
you're
around
like a
these
high
days.
school kid.
If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay?
I wasn't saying suggestive in that way.
Anyway, I'd better be going.
Right, act
Oh,
your
yeah.
age.
In the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
Well, here's the medical center. We were here earlier. Oh, for God's sakes. I've done that in, like, actual, like, locations, too, where it's like, I go to the door, please use the door on the other side of the building. So, God damn it. So, how do I...
The question is, when is the world about to go to hell? I mean, this place looks pretty run down, to be honest.
It's like a ghost
Well,
town.
hey! About time.
Or a ghost hospital.
Is it just me, or is something seriously off here? There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses? No patients. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do.
Yeah, Weaver Dest was just mentioning that.
Anyway, you know who is looking for our teacher right now. And big surprise,
What?
he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around.
Voldemort? Because she said you know who.
What's with that magazine?
Some guy gave it to me.
Some stranger gave it to you? Come on, you should know better than that.
It wasn't like I was asking for candy.
Ayakashi Monthly.
Don't be irresponsible,
Never heard of it
Ryan.
before.
I don't accept candy from strangers, only from people that I met for at least a day.
What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here?
Man.
Hey, I was kind of right.
Well, maybe it could help me kill some time.
When you're so
Anyway, can you go
bored
find
that
that
you'll read
bonehead?
an
you
occult
just read anything.
When you're so bored, you'll read a cult magazine.
If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute.
I would feel the same way. Like,
We should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are.
one time I went to the hospital and it was like 6 or so, 6:30, and that's around the time that everything is like shutting down and a lot of the staff are leaving. So when I passed down this hallway, there were like these really dim, like empty rooms, like each and every
I'll
way
be
I
waiting
looked,
down here.
and it was so
Oh, and leave the mag with
weird.
me. Don't leave me hanging
Dude,
too long,
try being
okay?
in a hospital at like 2 a.m.
I've been in the emergency room at that hour. Did you know emergency room beds are quite comfortable.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Dude, it was like angelic cushions on my head.
Your emergency room must be different from ours. I think you just got lucky, frankly.
Yeah, maybe. I also found the constant beep, beep, like very soothing for some reason.
That's annoying after a while.
Is that a Samu? Hello?
Ah, man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that?
Why are you trolling around like a freaking weirdo?
Jeez, you come here late.
Well,
you
to
cause
be fair,
trouble.
nobody's here, so it seems a lot more creepier than it should be.
Would you ever agree to like if somebody was like, "Hey, let's go at night to check out like this abandoned hospital or this abandoned school"?
You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think
Probably.
everyone died off?
I tell them they can kiss my ass, and hope they don't get nabbed by ghosts.
I called our teacher to make sure this was
So,
it. She clearly
right,
told me
if we ever go to
Shinjuku
Japan
Medical
one
Center.
day, want to go visit an abandoned building?
You can kiss my ass, and I hope you don't get nabbed by ghosts.
But there's so many abandoned buildings in Japan. It's actually pretty cool.
I just get the creeps just thinking about it. Something's up.
They could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless. Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here.
Wrong game.
I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it?
Didn't the elevator say that there was a basement level?
Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Oh, don't worry, it is. The end of the world's about to happen.
I mean, the fact that it's a Shin Megami Tensei game, basically.
Soon the end of the world's gonna happen, there's gonna be demons everywhere, and it's all gonna be crazy.
What?
I just know that because one, they said it was gonna end, and two, Shin Megami Tensei is all about demons. Like Pokemon, but instead of adorable creatures, you get demons.
I mean, sometimes they're both the same thing. Like, remember that Pikachu ghost thing?
Pikachu ghost thing?
It's the thing that looks like a deformed Pikachu that a 12-year-old drew. Like, it has like the blotted eyes and everything. It's creepy. And the friggin' bio behind
Well,
it.
there are
doesn't help.
some of the bios and things in Pokemon are pretty crazy. Like, I think it's like
you're
Driftbloom or
back.
something that kidnaps children.
Fantastic.
So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling.
What do you mean?
According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia. And
So
they're
I
right
was
here in
right.
Japan.
It is all about a cult.
Apparently, They believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book, it says that chaos
You mean
will
Moroku
engulf
from
the world.
Inuyasha?
Wrong series.
And these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Why would she be in there?
Hey,
Need to know that.
you never know, right?
I mean, I've entered the men's room with female Shepherd and Mass Effect before, but
We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later.
If in anime in Japan, you can never tell. Some of them might not be what they say they are.
Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
oh shit.
Let me guess. That ends with find out more in our next issue. Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it.
That's kind of creepy. Although, wasn't the guy that gave us the magazine supposed to come here? Where is he?
I've heard some real spooky shit about this
The
place.
thing is, we're in the front of the hospital, so you'd think we would have seen him by now.
Like how they run deadly experiments on patients. Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
And cult storylines are always.
I get the feeling you're really into all this occult stuff.
Look at how he's dressed. He's like part goth, part hipster.
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid. But it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
We really need to find her, don't we? Okay, we search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split.
I can agree to that.
By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and you'll need this.
We get the fun part.
Where did you nab that?
You're the one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement?
Because he's chicken.
Could it be you're too scared?
Come on, this is me we're talking about.
I heard you stutter, dude. You're busted.
The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there. Look, all you
Seems
need to do is
legit.
confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it?
Watch her be in the basement.
After all, saving the day is my job. Should things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
Last I checked, you're not the protagonist.
I can't believe him sometimes.
Is he? How do you know you're not the
Anyway,
decoy
let's focus on finding our
protagonist?
teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
I love that trope. I'm sorry. I love when people pull a decoy protagonist card. Pisses you off at times if you really like the decoy, but still.
Yeah.
I can think of one instance, but I'm not gonna say. Because then people will know what game has a decoy. Alright, let's check out the basement.
Are you ready to explore the creepy hospital basement?
Nope. I'm not ready for it when we play Phasmophobia again someday either. God,
Come on, Ryan, that's the best part.
God, guys, the worst story I could bring up about Phasmophobia, like, Dest left me and Haku, a friend of ours, like, abandoned, and I had to listen to my friend die 5 feet away from me.
It was great.
It's like, where were you? Oh, I was on the second floor to school.
Yeah, we were trying to find the ghost, so obviously we split up, and
Yeah, me and
you
Haku ended up
and-
in the entryway, and then the lights went out, and you're not supposed to make noises because the demon can detect voices and stuff. So, like, I had to keep my mouth shut, and when I heard the ghost get Haku, I whimpered, like...
I think you guys tried to call it out or something, didn't you?
No.
And then,
oh wait, no, yeah, we tried to call it out to test one of the things, because you need to test
See,
it.
that was your problem right there.
We did something to piss it off. Also, what are we gonna find? Hello?
Who is it? Who dares disrupt this stillness?
Who the hell are you?
Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why?
Because allergies are a bitch?
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world.
That too.
Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous war and bloodshed. And thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The world needs to wipe its slate clean. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled.
Oh god.
Oh good, we found
The
the
old
cult
world
leader.
will sink like a setting sun. And the new world will arise in its place.
You crazy, can I leave?
Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
What the?
Do not be afraid.
It's a demon.
All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner. That's all.
He's got a demon at his side.
You know what?
You fool. No one can overcome their fate.
Stop!
Huh?
What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Is our teacher part of the cult?
Seems like it.
Fine.
But you just
If you don't spare him,
love it when you
Then
find
consider our
out your
partnership
teacher
over.
is crazy.
Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I hope the world is really ending.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there.
Alright.
We'll get to see it all
See
as
with
it
your own
ends.
eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Thing is, if the world is ending and all that, and people are going to obviously die, why did she, like, even bother to spare us?
Because we'll all be reborn.
Was that always her?
Wouldn't you like to know?
There's a body.
Yeah, what else is new in the end of the world?
Oh wait, I came onto this door from the...
By the way, viewers, keep track of how many times I say end of the world, because I've been saying it a lot, and if anybody's starting a drinking game based on it, you're gonna be knackered.
You know he's Australian if he says that word.
Hey mate, what do you have against
What's wrong,
my
my little
Australian
master?
accent?
Are you curious about that person over there? Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
What? Creepy. Very creepy.
They seem like a fantastic pair.
There's more blood.
Well, what else are you gonna find down here, right? We're in the creepy basement.
I want to see if Chiaki is still at the front.
She's dead.
Other guy, homeboy, is on his own.
Now they'll probably survive.
Because what's the point
So,
of naming them and all
Here
that
we
stuff?
are again. I'm glad
Well,
I
if this is
intervened when I
anything
did.
like Shin Megami Tensei 5, which I've seen a bit of, you know, there's going to be like a chaos and an order path, you know, so one of them will probably end up on the chaos path and one of them will end up on the order path or something to that effect.
I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception. The rebirth of
Chaos.
the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed.
Ever since that damn Final Fantasy game trailer came out, the word chaos is just a meme. The day that a word becomes a meme.
Everyone outside of this hospital will
Not a
perish.
hope or a dream. It's a hunger, a thirst.
Shut up. Also, yeah, Chiaki and Isamu should be fine then if they're in the hospital then.
I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death.
Oh, good.
Are you ready to have an experience more painful than
But
death, right?
I believe in you.
That's little comfort.
Please,
I mean, if you think about it, isn't
find
all
me when it's
living
done.
more painful than death?
no matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the maiden to take part in shaping the new world, meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand, But we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything.
That must mean I'll never find you until the end of the game.
Answers to all your questions.
Or at least
and
like
what my
60%
intentions
of the
really
way
are.
through it. At that point, the big bad will be revealed, and then we'll have to go after the big bad. Here it comes, boys! Are you ready?
Oh, the big one! Oh, that wasn't that bad.
You were saying...
Oh.
Let's have a party, it's the end of the world!
Meanwhile, Yugure is just like, huh, this is different. Not how I expected the day to go
If
when
the
I
end
woke
of
up
the
this
world
morning.
happened, you know, admittedly, it'd be kind of cool, you know?
What? No. I refuse.
What, you wouldn't want to go through this in real life?
Oh, I would fight my fate.
That's what they all say.
And then
But we can't all be the heroes.
we're all the heroes of our own stories.
Listen to my story.
Don't you start, Titus.
Reveal your heart to me.
What?
You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason. For the one
Wow,
who will
Rye,
shape
wow.
the world, this cannot be. Go
Your thoughts
forth
really
and
this
discover
empty,
yourself.
Ro?
I mean, the dude didn't even react to the end of the world, so Yugure must have the heart of, like,
What will be
ice.
the legacy of your existence?
Either that or he's completely hollow in there. He doesn't live, he just exists. Yes, viewers, there is a difference.
And that's how he is whenever he goes a day without sex.
What?
Viewers, ignore what I said.
Do not be
It's
afraid.
gonna be in part
My
one
little
now.
master has
One day
taken
this video is gonna get
interest in you.
10,000 views.
And this is what I'm going to be remembered for. God damn it.
Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift. It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice.
Then is it really a gift?
Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant.
But that instant will feel like a lifetime.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
Enjoy your last minutes.